HalferLand video.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to HalferLand videos. Today I'm going to show you a very cost-effective way. It's a little change in flow in my videos, but I'm going to teach you a cost-effective way. Teach you a cost-effective way on how to build your own like turbo shield or turbo guard instead of paying, you know, $30 or $60 or whatever they want for it. So first thing you need to do is figure out what size your inlet is. In my case, this is a Turbonetic 6968 with a 4-inch housing or a 4-inch inlet with a billet wheel. 69 billet wheel in there. So what I did, I had a 45, I believe it's a 22.5 bend. I went ahead and I just cut the front side of that off. I measured with how much I measured how much material I needed. So from here to there, it's a little big, but that'll be okay. Next step you want to do is you would need to have some type of like mesh, like a metal mesh. I actually picked this up from, I don't even remember where. I think it was like somebody was throwing shit away and I saw it on the side of the road and I was like, dude, that would be a perfect mesh or shield for the turbo. Now if you can't do that, there's also like this mesh. You can get this mesh off of like eBay. I think this was like $10 from China, and it's actually a pretty long roll. I believe it's like 4 or 5 feet. You just have it rolled up. So, or you can go that route. Either way, this is free. All I did was paint this with my signature gold that I paint my runners in. So that would be gold, and I'm actually going to double it up. I'm going to spin it. I'm going to have it like that. So it's going to be doubled up, and you can also triple it up if you feel like the doubling up is not good enough. Looking at it, yeah, I think the doubling up will be fine. Even single would be good. But from there, what you want to do is you want to put this on there like that. You get your sizing, and you want about 1 inch of space on each side. This will allow you to wrap it around the inlet. You can see there, do that, and so you would just go ahead, and I need to cut a second one, so I'm going to do that now. And it's a lot easier just to use your first cut one as a guide, and I just use wire snips or metal snips. You can get them at like Home Depot, any hardware store. Really handy. They're great for the metal bands for like exhaust wrap too. And just be careful, guys. You really should be wearing gloves, or I should. You are cutting, you know, metal, so there are sharp pieces. So that's just a tip. I already stabbed the shit out of myself, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to come over here, and then what you want to do, you want to put it over it, center it basically, and then you're going to bend it around. You're going to bend it around the intake. So you would just push it and bend it around. After that, you would slide the coupler over it, and then that's what holds it down. Of course, once you get it on there, you're going to want to trim down the pieces that you cut. Can't really do that with holding the camera, so I'm going to do it. Alright, so for right now, I'm probably just going to keep it as one layer. But what I found to be the easiest is you want it just a hair bigger than the inside diameter of that, of the coupler. And then what you do, you make just a tiny little lip on the outside. From there, you can push it through or push it in. You would set it in there like this, and you would just push it through like that, and then you can see the that little lip holds the inside. So let me put that down like that. And of course, you can tweak it to make it look flatter or better or whatever. I'm not too worried about right now. I am just showing you guys what it looks like. So that's that. You don't want those really big lips on the outside, because it's going to be really hard and it won't made up flush to the turbo. So keep it really small like that. Keep it flush. All right. This side will actually be to the inside of the turbo. So let me flip that around so you won't see that. So you just, like I said, you just take it, just push it down in there. It's good to have a flat surface like this, because then you can mold it to the flat surface so it all looks uniform like that. Yeah, that's nice. That's really good right there. And then on the back side, You can fold any of those up, and there you go. Alright, I'm going to go put it on the car, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. The easy way to do this is put the net, or whatever you want to call this, on top, and then push it into the hole. So once it's in there, you want to take these edges and keep your finger around the edge, and then push down and bend it backwards. And this will create that little lip that I was talking about that will hold it in. So you kind of... So you just kind of push it down there, and then bend it back, and then you just simply push the second one in there to the back side, and this is what you end up with. Got it like that. Looks good. I like it. Alright guys, and this is what it looks like when it's on the car. Hopefully you guys can see it with all that glare. It looks freaking good to me, man. It looks really good. Obviously you would put a 4-inch clamp over that. This is super tight the way it is now, and I actually don't have a 4-inch clamp, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Let me see if I can try to eliminate some of this glare for you. There you go. There it is. That's what she looks like right there. I think it looks really good. I don't know about you. So if you want to pay the $60 or $80 or whatever it is, the not turbo blanket, what are they called? Turbo Guard has, there's a few more out there. Or if you don't have the room to fit a cone like I don't, this is a great choice. So once again guys, the material here, the mesh or the grid material, fucking whatever you call it, I got this from I think a buddy or like a yard sale on the side of the road. I saw it just sitting there, they were throwing it out, and I knew it would be perfect for what I'm doing here, the filter mesh. Secondly, this is, you need to measure or know what your inlet diameter is on your turbo. Mine's a 4-inch, so I got a 4-inch coupler. I cut it down to size the way I needed it, and then I went ahead and trimmed the material, the mesh, to the diameter of the inlet, and then it just has a tiny little lip on the inside that's bent inwards to keep it in, to hold between the inlet and the coupler, and then you push them in down to the side that you want. So from this side I pushed it in, and then it comes up flush like that, and I actually put the second layer in on top of that, and then you just put it all on, just put it on. There's nothing else to it. So that's what it looks like. I think it looks really good. Appreciate you watching. If you like the video, please thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos of my channel, please subscribe. You can also go back if you want to see how I actually turboed this car. It's a Honda Accord J Series. It's a 3.2 liter, so it's a swap. It's a 3.2 swap out of Acura TL. I did that swap. I videoed it, so if you want to see that. And then secondly, this is a completely custom turbo system that I created. So if you want to see how I built the turbo, or generally, I don't show you everything completely, but I show you the generals. That is also in my past video. So once again guys, I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you learned a little bit, and you guys found it helpful. If you want to make your own turbo guard or shield or whatever you want to call it, please like, subscribe, and all that. See you.